So transitioning along, sorry, Hairline was giving me shit saying I wasn't listening to the pod because I was distracted by my tele. But what I was doing was scanning on
So you weren't
X,
listening?
formerly known as
You
Twitter. No,
confirmed?
I was listening, but
Dummy, yeah.
do you remember about a month back? We talked about how the Kevin Hart podcast, The Rock was on there, and how Kevin Hart's from Philly, and I broke it all down. How Kevin doesn't really keep kayfabe, but he also knows Nick Khan, and The Rock is close with Nick Khan, and Kevin sort of stooged the fact that The Rock would be coming to at WrestleMania at Philly, like Kevin Hart might even be a part of it. And he was like, yeah, I got Nick Khan to come, da 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 da. And he was like, you guys are coming. You guys are coming. That's how he was phrasing it. And I was like, man, he doesn't know like kayfabe and how to fully blur the line. And The Rock has been in Hollywood longer than he's been in WWE. And he's the highest paid at one point, the highest paid Hollywood actor. He might still be. And so people don't look at him as like the wrestling guy anymore. He's Dwayne fucking Johnson, and they still look at him as The Rock, but you don't refer to him like Kevin Hart and him are close enough to not refer to him as you guys are coming, referring to him as like a carny wrestler type shit. But he did that. And the reason he did that is because they're boys and he knows that The Rock is still down with WWE, he will be, etc. Now on Pat McAfee's show, as we're recording our show, The Rock told Pat McAfee that he has a verbal agreement with Roman to wrestle at a WrestleMania. He has a verbal agreement with his cousin that he will wrestle, and he just told Pat McAfee he will wrestle someone at WrestleMania, not specifically this one, but he did have a deal with fucking Roman that he would wrestle him at a Mania, right? Roman is on track. He'll probably end up breaking Hulk Hogan's record at this pace. They're saying his next match, he's not even advertised for the Royal Rumble. He will not wrestle at the Royal Rumble. It's confirmed. And Roman's next match won't be until November 4th in Saudi Arabia. That is confirmed. The Rock told Pat McAfee on his show that he believes, or that basically Mania 40 is coming up and he does have a deal with Roman. Now the writers are on strike in Hollywood. You can't promote movies. You can't act in movies. You can't rap movies. You can't shoot movies. You can't write movies. WWE doesn't fall under that same set of circumstances, right? And so we also know that The Rock has said in an interview that he would put Roman over. He flat out said that years ago, that he would just simply put Roman over. What are your thoughts on all of that, Hairline, and him basically going on Pat McAfee and saying, look, I got an agreement with Roman. WrestleMania is coming up in Philly. Kevin Hart sort of stooged it before. They want Roman to beat the records. It's not like The Rock's going to beat Roman if he comes back. Rock's obviously going to put Roman over. That's the only move to make, and they both know that. Your thoughts on all this, Hairline?
Are they going to do this in Wembley, you think?
No, they're going to do it at Mania 40, the biggest WrestleMania of all time. They're going to have The Rock versus Roman. Roman's going to beat The Rock. That's the only move.
Yeah, and didn't Cena come out and say he wants next Mania in the UK or whatever?
Right. They weighed out. Yeah, they're currently weighing out the options. The rumors are, though, that 41 is going to be in Minneapolis, though. That's like there's heavy fucking belief that it's going to take place in Minnesota.
Sean Ross Sapp tell you that, or
no one told me anything, brother, but I don't know. My belief is that by Mania 42, WWE is going to Wembley and they're going to shatter that fucking AEW shit just to prove a point. If I'm Vince and Endeavor, I'm halting all, because here's the thing with UFC. They halt plans. They go to certain markets. It's all the same company now. Endeavor, I know without a doubt, is willing to, on the last minute, pull the plug and go somewhere. So I could see them going, look at what AEW did at Wembley. Should we go break that now with the new Endeavor?
Dummy, yeah. Yeah.
Hairline, though, your thoughts, though. The Rock versus Roman at the biggest WrestleMania of all time. That's how they're going to market it. WrestleMania 40, just like 20, just like 30. Crazy shit's going to happen. Do you think The Rock versus Roman's going to happen?
I think we're going to get it eventually, right? Clearly he just stooged. Whatever.
And now's the time, because everyone's like, it's going to be Cody again. No, that's too predictable. And what is Cody going to lose again? Roman's not dropping the belt at this Mania to anybody. It's got to be Punk or it's got to be The Rock, because both of them would lay down, and those are two guys that he hasn't wrestled yet.